parts that you weren't doing, like one time, and then ding, ding, ding.
In my head, I was doing that too.
Oh, good. All right, now for the regularly scheduled jokes. Yes, always things happening in my life, even though it's year end and I'm using up days off. Yeah, like today I went to see my alma mater play the bowl game at a bar because I don't have cable. So that's why I'm wearing Iowa Hawkeyes here. All right, but yeah, I have to stay active on my day off. I can't just watch movies or TV all day because I would feel lazy. All right. Well, Christmas Day, I very much welcome the day off. I know I post about it on Facebook with my friends. I laughed, I slept, I took a long walk. It had been a crazy few days at work, and it's like, yeah, this day off came at a good time. And then it even began with watching It's a Wonderful Life on Christmas Eve on NBC, where I got to that scene where George Bailey kept saying, "That's a lie!" And it reminded me of when I had said that at work recently, and it's like, yeah, I usually don't look this overwhelmed and frazzled, but I think that was the best thing to point to on that. But when something is a lie, then you just have to say it is. And then I ended up Googling it to see what I got. I found out that's also the name of a song by LL Cool J, I guess before he became a really popular singer. It's like, okay, I can see that, a rapper doing a song saying that's a lie. Oh, well, that means talking about my work. I'm the banking place. That means tales from the bank, like tales from the crypt. Well, I'm still doing baby steps on becoming familiar with my surroundings at this new office downtown. And one of those things was when I was in the break room this past week, I know that my colleague, who's also my vacation replacement, joked about wanting to take the stairs in the break room to see where it would lead. It leads to another break room! But I don't mind because, as the old saying goes, if they were identical, why would we have two of them? And I noticed that it was slightly different on what the offerings were in the vending machine on the lower floor. So I bought something out of the lower floor vending machine because they had TGI Friday potato skins. And I like them, so I should get what I really like. Eventually I'll get comfortable enough with navigating the Skyway system. But until then, I was just fine with walking the 3 blocks down to the Walgreens because, well, I like going there. And yeah, I know that I will do things that I never thought I would do when necessary, and that included jaywalking. And yeah, I know I even did that in New York. It's like, yeah, when there's traffic, you take the opportunity that's offered to you. The other notable thing at work the past week was, it was Christmas Eve. I knew that things would be closing early, and I knew that a lot of people weren't going to be working in the office. They were either going to be working from home or they'd be off, period. And I wanted to go to the convenience store, but I didn't make it in time because they closed at 2 o'clock, and I saw the employee lock the door and he said closed. It's like, yeah, I saw that. You know what I ended up doing for lunch because I didn't feel like heating up a can of soup in the microwave oven? I went to the vending machine and had some beef jerky. And it's like, well, the vending machine never closes, so sometimes you've got to do what is available to you. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but I need to eat something. Oh. Well, this was a 2-movie weekend, and I know that was a big deal as well because it meant another visit to the Trilon Cinema in South Minneapolis because they have classics. And I guess that takes the place of having cable TV that I still don't feel like paying for because those movies probably are on cable if I searched enough. And the one that I saw was High Sierra starring Humphrey Bogart, and it reminded me of seeing a Bogart movie when I was in high school where for some reason the teacher wanted to see Caine Mutiny. It's like, yeah, they're good movies, so I'm not disappointed at all about what I paid. But what was also notable about going to the Trilon this time was I don't get popcorn and drinks every time. This time I did, a can of 7-Up. And there was, I guess they're staffed by volunteers. So one volunteer got me my food and drink, and then another one came along and said, I'll take your money. It's like, no, I feel like paying who actually was helping me, because I didn't want to be a case of one hand doesn't know what the other is doing, literally. But we made it through that one, because I really didn't want to put out the money until I got what was sent me. And then the other one I saw was Fire Inside, a first-run movie about the lady box from Flint, Michigan. Yeah, I like boxing movies, I like Midwestern stories because I'm a Midwesterner. So what's not to like? Yeah, I usually don't go to a movie that early, but it's like, I saw my schedule and it's like, yeah, I need to move it up. And then I also went to a mall and bought some Charlie Brown items, and at one store I went in, why? Because they had a really nice advertisement, a cardboard cutout of actor Danny DeVito. So I wanted a picture with cardboard Danny. And you know what? I was not alone on wanting one, so I guess that type of advertising works. Well, that'll do it for me. You've all been great.